join me in the pledge of allegiance. Honor guard, airport personnel, and salute. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Court, honor. Honor guard. Stop. Hey. Court, cut.
Good morning, and thank you all for being here. This is indeed a big day for the fire district, and I wanted to start out by introducing some of the dignitaries, and thank you all for being here. We have three members of the county commission, probably one of the last times that we'll have only three people join us. Martha Schrader and Bill Cannemer and Lynn Peterson are all here today. Thank you so much. I want to speak very briefly about and introduce you to the firefighters that are on duty today here for the first time. This is a great day. Captain Brian Rooney isn't on duty today, but this is his station to run, to manage, to lead. And a little something about Brian, if you can come forward, please. Brian is a young man who I've known for many years. We actually go to church together. I've seen him grow as an employee, as an officer. And Brian is committed to making a difference, not just here in the fire district, on his duty day, but in the world as well. He's made at least 3 trips to Southeast Asia, and he's taught EMS first response skills to many citizens in Laos and Cambodia, as well as Vietnam. He's been instrumental in providing funding to put community wells in place so that citizens there can have good drinking water. He makes a difference wherever he's at. He's going to bring that same commitment to excellence and to making a difference to the South End community. So, Captain Brian Rooney. And if I could have the on-duty crew come forward today. You have Lieutenant Steve Hoffitz and apparatus operator Bob Norton. Just so you understand the exceptional personnel that you have serving your community, I mentioned how committed Captain Rooney is to service, to making a difference. These two gentlemen are cut out of that same mold. Steve Hoffitz is very involved in the Muscular Dystrophy Association. He helps out regularly at the MDA camp, and we have many pictures of him. Actually, one with him in a dress. Every year and every day. Bob Norton, same thing. Post-Hurricane Katrina, and we all know what a natural disaster that was. We had 6 firefighters that went down at different times, and Bob was one of a group of 4 that went to Biloxi, Mississippi. Bob's service down there was exceptional. He made a difference, and we got several correspondence from citizens in that area that just raved about the services provided. And that demonstrates what a heart he has for service and what a difference he wants to make. So, thank you, gentlemen. Your first day with firefighters out of this station. Before I introduce our board chair, Marilyn Wall, I'd like to just talk briefly about how it works, how the governance works in the fire district. Now that the citizens of Oregon City are within the fire district, it's governed by an independently elected board of directors. And now that you're part of the fire district, citizens of Oregon City are eligible to run for that board. And I would encourage you to consider doing that, serving in that capacity, whether it be on the budget committee, the civil service commission as appointments become available, and from time to time board positions. We have a very group of dedicated volunteers who serve in that role, all independently elected, and you have a direct voice now in the service provision for your fire department. So I encourage you, if you have concerns, issues, praises, we love to hear good things too. Feel free to attend our board meetings at the 3rd Monday of every month at our Mountain Mountain Fire Station. With that, I'd like to introduce Marilyn Wall, our board chair.
Thank you, Chief Churchover, and again, welcome and good morning. This is an exciting day for the citizens of Oregon City and the Fire District. We are here to open Station 17, also known as the South End Station. The South End Station was built by the City of Oregon City quite some time ago, but due to financial challenges, the station could not be staffed. To open this station and continue to provide the fire and emergency medical services to the other Oregon City stations, the district needed to annex the city. Because we are a separate taxing entity, that meant a tax increase for the Oregon City residents. In order to find the right price for the services, your city leadership, Mayor Norris, and the city commissioners made many difficult decisions regarding the Oregon City budget before they came to you and requested annexation twice. Despite cost cutting and budget trimming factor in, the annexation could not be cost neutral. There would be almost $1 per thousand increase in taxes as a result of that annexation, and that is a significant increase. And no one involved in the annexation process on either side of the table took lightly this additional economic burden to the Oregon City citizens. Due to monster contributions of time and effort by many diverse groups and individuals, annexation passed the second time and passed by a large margin. There are many people that deserve recognition here today for this successful annexation, which directly translates into the opening of this station. The citizens of Oregon City participated in discussions regarding the annexation. They asked the difficult questions and voted for the annexation. Our workforce, which brings to Oregon City residents fire and emergency services with the highest degree of care, compassion, empathy, and skill. Our management team, which put in countless hours crunching the numbers, reviewing staffing plans and response data, and attending community meetings to answer your questions. And your management team, Mayor Norris and City Commissioners of Oregon City. Without their thorough analysis regarding Oregon City's needs and their willingness to cap the amount of tax increase to the Oregon City citizens, the annexation may well have not passed. At this time, I want to welcome to the podium the key player in attaining this annexation of vision, honesty, and integrity, your Mayor, Alice Morris.
So, Oregon City, how big is this day today? In 1998, when former City Commissioner Tom Lemons was on the council, and he's also a former mayor, that's when the citizens first voted to build a station. It's been 10 years. I remember in 2003, I've just been mayor a couple of months, and our public safety officer, Chief Gordon Uris, came up to me very quietly at a commission meeting and said, "We just finished constructing the South End Station. What do you want to do about it?" And I said, "Shh." There's no bigger burden for a mayor or for a city council than to have a city-built facility, a brand new shiny fire station, and not have it staffed. Who of you live around very close here to this fire station? How important is it to you to have that life support and that safety support? It is huge. Today is a day that will make Oregon City safer, stronger, and better. Marilyn talked about the way that we're taxing ourselves. Well, we committed to the voters that we would establish a ceiling for at least 5 years of 99 cents. This year, it's going to be 93 cents. So we have been conservative. The fire district has been amazing. Let me tell you how amazing the fire district has been. Well, first of all, at 1201, we became annexed into the fire district, so I thought it was appropriate to dress well today. Your tax bills come, if you're in Oregon City, in November. The money starts to flow in January. The fire district is opening the station today, which is essentially 6 months earlier than for the funding that they will receive. So let's give them a big We named as Citizens of the Year the two citizens that helped pass the Citizens Committee that helped to pass the fire annexation measure the second time when it was successful. And it was successful more successful in Oregon City than it was in the rest of the county. We passed it by 74%, and all you could get up was a measly 73% in the fire district. So that was great. I would like William Gifford, who was half of the team, Margie Lynch here, she was the other half of the team, and all those who worked on passing this annexation. Raise your hands, please, and let's give you a big... So to us all, this is a day of celebration. It will be an honor to be a part of one of Oregon's finest fire districts. They have been good volunteers in the community. They have been good friends in the community, and I know that relationship will continue on. So I am a very proud mayor today, and I hope every citizen of Oregon City feels the same way. Thank you very much. Now back to your fire chief and mine, David Kirchhoffer.
Well, this is an exciting day for the fire district, and particularly for our citizens. And this is our 17th fire station we're opening today. And I'm not sure how many of you knew that. I'm going to give you a few facts and figures about your fire service provider. South End Station is, as I said, our 17th community fire station that we have opened, serving an area that covers 194 square miles. So we respond to getting close to 16,000 emergencies a year. And we serve a population approaching 172,000 people. Anybody know how many fire departments have made up the area currently served by Clackamas County Fire District? Anybody know? How many fire departments originally existed that served the area that we now serve?
Old school, new guys,
Going up, it's 12. 12 fire departments, and I'm going back to include Clackamas County Zone 2. So it's an impressive group of mergers and consolidations. And if I could, I'd like to ask Conrad Christensen to stand, please. Conrad. I'd like to recognize Conrad for a couple of reasons. One is that I've always respected and admired him. I look at him as a mentor and example of what a fire chief should be. He retired as fire chief from Clackamas Fire District 1 a number of years ago, and with the mic right here, I can't remember how long ago it was now. But Conrad, was a visionary. He was the one that led us through the first merger of fire districts 54, 65, and 71, and kind of set the tone and set the example of what we've become today. A little more about the fire district history. We are an internationally accredited fire service agency. We're committed to excellence. We've been evaluated and rated against the highest standards of the fire service, and we've met those. And the Commission on Fire Accreditation International agreed that we are a highly professional organization. This year, we were recognized by the International Association of Fire Chiefs as a heart-safe community. Only one community in the world receives that honor each year. And for a community serving over 100,000 people, which we serve, we were named that heart-safe community for this year. It's something wrong with it. Every fire station in the fire district that is staffed provides advanced life support emergency medical services. We are committed to providing the highest level of EMS care that we can for our customers. That service enhances patient outcomes and makes a difference every day. Each staff company is ALS, as is the South End Station today. Part of that commitment to advanced life support medical services is how we got that Heart Safe Community Award. We also were recognized as the Fire District of the Year for the state of Oregon. That speaks pretty well for us. I think we've been compared against other agencies, and we're providing the best level of service that we can, and our citizens should be proud. I'm very proud of our technical rescue capabilities and disciplines that we provide. Our Swiftwater Rescue Team has been recognized nationally and received the Higgins-Hineley Award a number of years ago for excellence in technical rescue services. We have an urban search and rescue team that provides collapse rescue, trench rescue, confined space, They do heavy rescue of all kinds, and they're housed part of the team is in Oregon City, part is at our Lake Road Fire Station. Our agency is committed to excellence and continuous improvement, and through our strategic planning process that we've just embarked on, we're updating our business plan, and we're committed to plan ahead, to proactively look at the demands and the needs of our citizens and community for the decades to come. Customer service and exceeding your expectations is one of our goals, and I think in my description of the personnel assigned to the station, you'll find that they'll make every effort to do that. We'll try to make a difference for you on every emergency response. The South End community for many years was understaffed, underserved, and suffered from long response times. And my commitment to you is we're going to remedy that starting this morning. The annexation solution was only possible through a shared vision, and I'd personally like to thank the leaders of Oregon City, the citizens groups, all the citizens that got involved in that campaign, our board of directors. Without that shared vision, the shared vision of labor, of management, our volunteers, and the communities we serve, this couldn't have happened. Our business community solidly was behind the annexation efforts, and again, thanks to the Chamber of Commerce for their support in that effort as well. You're going to see an immediate impact starting this morning through better response times, better patient outcomes, better outcomes on emergency response of all nature, as well as coverage throughout our service area. This is an additional response unit that improves our capabilities everywhere. We're committed to being a community partner, being involved, and you'll start to see these firefighters at this station show up at community meetings, at neighborhood association meetings, different functions. They will be part of this community. And one last thing I'd like to explain to demonstrate our commitment to our citizens. I think that the total project here for the South End Station, the city spent about $1.2 million to build this station 5 years ago. An agreement just approved last month by the Fire District Board of Directors and the City Commission of Oregon City. The Fire District is working to reduce the tax impact on the citizens of Oregon City by sharing in the cost of that construction, by reducing the levy necessary to pay the bonded indebtedness to build this station. We're purchasing this station for $1.2 million from the City of Oregon City in over a 10-year period. And this is, again, part of that partnership that is, enables us to be there for the community. With that, I'd just like to tell you I'm honored to be your fire chief. I'm happy to be here today at this ceremony. It's been a long time coming. Thank you. I'd like to turn the podium back over to Steve McAdoo.
Before I started, I don't want to have bad manners. I did introduce myself, but nobody could hear me out there because you were all out of Alana. My name is Steve McAdoo. I'm the community liaison for Clackamas Fire District. So if there's any dealings or any questions you have about the fire district, if you call our main number, they'll put you in touch with me, and I can point you in the right direction the first time. That's my goal. We have a couple other little ceremonies that we're going to go through here. The first one that's going to happen, you're going to hear a tap out. The firefighters get dispatched, Fire Central Dispatch, CCOM, and they're going to tap out here, and I'm hoping this timing is perfect because I'll look really cool. So I'm just going to keep talking until it happens. I'm a NASCAR fan, so to me that's like the planes flying over right at the end of the Pledge of Allegiance. All right, we have one other ceremony. First of all, again, I am so proud and to be a part of this district, and as a citizen of Oregon City, just my own little words for me. This is huge. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So we have one other ceremony, and you don't have to get up for this. This is a little bit. This is for the citizens also, but I'm going to have the on-duty crew right now